Well, hello everybody, it's me again. Bug out junkie on a bug out junkie adventure, whatever that's worth. To me, it's worth experience and wisdom. I been sitting here thinking about new people to the prepping community. I can only imagine the panic that is setting in with these people who have limited income and who are struggling to pay the bills or even to keep a roof over their head. And now they're having to prep food and supplies because it's obvious we're in a world of hurt in this nation, in this world. You never think about too much about things not being there. Just the ease of going and getting it. And even though it's rough here in the United States, I'm sure there's somebody on the other side of the globe that would trade places with me in a heartbeat. We got to check our blessings. We got to do that gratitude list. I'm so grateful that Jolene started up this morning in -2-degree weather. And she's coming through like the trooper she is. She's warming me up and everything. And I'm able to sit in my truck and do my little YouTube videos. That's a blessing, because I very well could be one of those homeless people out there underneath that bridge trying to stay warm. Or in a shelter somewhere trying to stay warm. I find that with no surprise that 2021 has showed us that to expect the unexpected more so. And as preppers in a prepping community, we know this. But there are some people that don't realize this, and they're awakening. They're waking up to the fact that the government ain't going to save your ass. Now, they're going to take it from you, but they're not going to save it. There's a big difference. All I can say is the extreme weather is going to continue. The food shortages is going to continue. Start developing your skills, your survival skills. Learn how to make a fire. Learn how to cook. That's one thing that I've noticed, that people don't know how to actually cook food from scratch. They go to the store, they get it in the box, they throw it in the freezer, they pop it in the oven or the microwave, and voila, it's done. Well, those are going to be luxuries. Those microwavable meals, those packaged meals, all that's going to be a luxury. My understanding from watching Ice Age Prepper and a couple other preppers is that what happens on the other side of the pond usually catches up to us here in the States anywhere from 30 to 90 days later. Now, we've already seen that in order to get on an American flight, you've got to have proof of a negative test or a vaccination, and you still have to go through all that vetting process just to get on a damn plane. Get ready for your passport. Get ready for your food passport. I'm COVID free, so I have the right to go to a grocery store and buy food. In all actuality, down in Texas, they have this thing. We have the right to refuse service. Their rights to refuse service can be from anything. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Now it's no mask, no vaccine, no service. You're not entitled to that. That's one of those preconceived notions that just because The grocery store's doors open. They have to serve you. They do not have to serve you at all. Learn, people, learn how to go and hunt. Learn how to feed yourself outside of the box, literally. Stop buying that microwavable shit that's full of freaking preservatives and ain't no telling what else. It ain't good for you. Learn how to cook from scratch. Learn how to cook a pot of freaking beans. I mean, it's not that hard. You just, put you some salt pork in there, some water, cover over the top of the beans, let it soak for a little bit, a couple hours, sometimes overnight. Cook those beans up. Learn how to make some cornbread from scratch. It's not going to hurt you to get in there and do that kind of stuff. Get you some educational books on what you can eat. If you go out to your front yard, pick it out the yard. Can you eat it or not? I had watched this really cool video that in the worst case scenario, being out in the bush and you have nothing, you can eat some tree bark. Believe it or not, it's not the part that you see. It's between the bark and the actual trunk of the tree, and it comes off real thin. It's really cool. I forget who had that video, but you could probably look it up. Anyway, learn how to do these things. Stop taking for granted that this shit's always going to be there for you. Take some responsibility for yourself. Prep the food. You don't need to go get your hair and nails done. You need to spend that money on food, because one day in the near future, you're going to be wishing you'd said, fuck those fingernails and that hairdo. I need to eat. I should have bought some beans and rice. But anyway, it's not really an ass chewing, but it's an awakening that, don't get comfortable in your situation. It can change at any time, prepping or not. So you want to be on point at all times. You want to be able to sustain yourself. You want to be able to provide for yourself. In any situation, money or no money available. So anyway, that's just a thought process of the bug out junkie on one of my adventures. Anyhow, keep it cool. Keep on prepping. Thank you, people.